in Hebrews 4:2.
Okay.
Which in context is talking about the Israelites who left Egypt and comparing that to us, believers who have received the gospel.
Yeah.
And it says that for us is the same gospel preached, the same good news, the same news that you have been forgiven this huge debt.
Yeah.
The same gospel that was preached to the Israelites who left the Egypt, who were given this awesome chance without them, doing anything to get it. But the Israelites all died in the desert, in the wilderness, after 40 years of wandering around. Because even though they had the promise, even though they had the word, they didn't receive it in faith. It didn't get mixed with faith and didn't get through to their heart. Yeah. They had the same thing as this servant, that it just bounced away.
Yeah.
And they were as blind as as the Pharaoh.
Oh, okay. Not the duck. This okay.
not the duck. This time it was Pharaoh, and I tried because it's so funny.
Yeah.
When you think about it, it's this is a classic one.
Okay.
Imagine you're the Pharaoh and you're following the Israelites, and they're like here.
Oh man.
And you have all these chariots and horses. Oh, that's an ugly horse, but anyway. And you have all these war machines, and you're like super powerful and going after them in your rage, and you're like, I'm gonna get them. But then there's this huge fire pillar before you, preventing you from getting to the Israelites. And you're like, oh man, I'm stuck. There's a huge fire pillar in front of me. And a huge smoke in front of me, so I can't see them. And then the fire pillar moves, and you see that they have crossed the sea, and the sea is now opened up.
Oh,
and
man.
They're walking in the sea, and the fire pillar is still like after them. But you're like, oh, now's my chance. I'll get them. So you run after them in the sea, and then the sea closes up.
That is some blindness indeed.
And the sea closes up and you get crushed. What's wrong with this picture?
Somebody is very blind and very hard. Heart is very hard. Very hard.
I'm sure some Egyptian, was asking another guy, was like, are you sure this is a good idea, to go after these guys? And the other one was like, yeah, of course it is a good idea. What else would we do? We have all these chariots,
We're going to win that. Oh man.
They're like, ooh.
Doesn't ring a bell. Doesn't ring a bell.
They didn't understand that there might be something else going on.
Yeah.
But not much more credit to the Israelites.
No.
Who after they have crossed the lake or like the sea are like, man, we are so much better in Egypt. We're just gonna die in starvation. Like, why did you bring us here? We have nothing going for us, except for this, fire pillar and seas breaking up.
You
and
got all the miracles and everything with you. Oh man.
You don't understand. They didn't understand. Neither did the servant, and neither do many people who hear the gospel. They don't understand what it means, and even people who are called believers somehow act as if they weren't forgiven anything.
Yeah.
And when you haven't been forgiven anything, when you think that you're being judged, and one wrong step and the judgment of God is upon you, you're going to be a little bit strict with others. And if they mess up, if your wife gets out of line, man, they're going to feel it. Divorce. now
Yes. Yeah.
or whatever, because
Mm.
you're just doing what you have received, which is not much.
Yeah.